Each of the three teams in this year's edition of the Geico PBA Team Shootout have celebrated and dropped their heads. Now we begin round two with a new elusive oil pattern. It's the Legends versus the next set of Legends today at the Geico PBA Team Shootout. The Geico PBA Team Shootout features 18 of the PBA Tour's best players. Team Bear, they're the young guns. They feature Captain Tommy Jones and two-handed sensation Jason Belmonte. Team Geico are the veterans and have 4 Player of the Year award winners, including Captain Chris Barnes and the Big Nasty Wes Malott. Team Lumber Liquidators are the legends with more than 156 titles. Parker Bone III leads this dream team that features Norm Duke and Walter Ray Williams Jr. It's a round-robin battle of the ages to decide who will advance to the championship round. We welcome you to Six Flags Great Adventure here in Jackson, New Jersey for our 4th installment of this year's edition of the Geico PBA Team Shootout. Rob Stone, Randy Peterson back here with you, and each of our 3 teams have now bowled 2 matches in our standings just the way we want them. Everybody with 1 win, everybody with 1 defeat, but the team that's coming in really with the most momentum is our Elder Statesman squad. Team Lumber Liquidators, loaded with Hall of Famers, future Hall of Famers, tour vets. They had a really impressive 265 their last match. They are strong, feeling strong. They started strong and ended strong last match.
You know what, Rob? The Elder Statesmen are not ready to give up the keys to the hot rod. They don't want to go away quietly, and they're here to prove a point to these younger teams. It's like, hey, you know what? They can do all the smack talking they want. They can talk about how old we are and we can't hear, we can't see to sign our checkbooks. But the bottom line is they've got all the cash in the checkbooks. And right now, in this match, they're looking to separate themselves from the other 2 teams.
You know they can hear you, right? They're just a few feet over there. Be careful. Get out of here, Randy. We are bowling with the Baker-style format, team competition. Each bowler bowls 2 frames, and of course the endless 10th frame. You strike on the fill ball in the 10th. Your team continues to score as long as you hit strikes. Here's a look at Team Lumber Liquidators.
And there's your Baker format. Duke bowls the 1st and 6th frame. This team anchored by the greatest player in the history of bowling, Walter Ray Williams Jr. Wes Malott switches positions, goes to the 1 spot. Chris Barnes, a major championship winner, will anchor Team Geico.
And we begin match number 4. Norm Duke from Claremont, Florida, representing Team Lumber Liquidators. He'll bowl the 1st and the 6th frame. Wobbly 10 does not fall.
Come on.
Team Lumber Liquidators started strong, we mentioned, in their last match. 3 straight strikes to drop a 265 on Team Bear, but starting here with a spare opportunity in the 1st. Ah. 32 tour titles. Thank you for Norm Duke. And he'll step aside and make way for the man who has 6, but 3 of them came last season. The Big Nasty, Wes Malott from Pflugerville, Texas, just outside of Austin.
Well done, sir. And what is the one element when it comes to bowling that you really don't want to be a part of? Moisture, right? Whether it's rain when you're bowling an outdoor event, and moisture on your hand. Did you see how much rosin Wes Malott was packing on that thumb?
Sweaty conditions out here at Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey.
Stone 9. It's like, hey, don't you know who I am? I'm the king.
Speaking of king, how about his performance at the King of Bowling earlier this year in Florida?
Sick.
Amazing.
It really was. I mean, I don't care if you were bowling on the same pattern every day or not. He owned that pattern. It was just unbelievable.
He started as the king and ran through the entire course with 2 perfect games.
Little help.
And an air ball.
Really? There's that extra oil out there.
Wow.
You guys seemed all shocked or something. Really?
Take a look now at our Lumber Liquidators Know the Wood. We are rolling on the chameleon oil pattern this time.
Chameleon, 40 feet. Here's the theme, in to win. Players aren't going to play the outside part of the lane. That's gone. And the players told me going into this match that this pattern is going to break down faster than any other pattern they've bowled on.
Now, Mike Scroggins, the reigning U.S. Open champion.
1-2.
He beat Chris Barnes and then Norm Duke to win that title in North Brunswick, New Jersey.
Come on, Scott. One time, Scroggy.
Yeah, baby.
First strike of this match.
How about Mike Scroggins just being Mr. Underrated, huh? Underrated, underappreciated, except by his peers and the players on the Lumber Liquidators PBA Tour.
Well, we know how good of a guy he is, but you were telling me a story last night that really kind of summed it up. He could have been playing golf with you and some others this year. Where at?
Pebble Beach.
Yep, but instead,
he decided to stay home and watch his son play in a baseball tournament.
it's wonderful parenting. Here's
Yep.
Mika Koivuniemi, another great parent on the PBA Tour. Gets them all to drop, so Mika matches Scroggins' strike. On today's show, we have Wes Malott and Pete Weber mic'd up, so we can have conversations with them in match. And Pete, what are the conditions on the lane right now? We see a lot of sunshine beating down on you and these lanes.
It's really hot out here, Rob. I don't remember ever sweating this much in my life, so conditions are a little warm.
All right, we won't go into the sweat details. Carry on, my friend.
Double up, buddy.
Sounded like a meteorologist there for a moment, didn't he? Thought he was going to drop barometric pressure on me.
They hook.
Temperature today, speaking of the weather,
of,
85 degrees, humidity at 63. Winds, the way you like them. Calm.
5 to 10 out of the southwest. 5 to 10 knots, that is.
Well played. Right, 4, 6, 7, 10. He attacks the left side. And now both sides have an open frame.
Sorry, guys. Come on.
Shift over to Team Geico right now. PA, Patrick Allen.
Patrick Allen winning his 13th title just a few weeks ago in Japan and adding another $50K to the Allen bank account.
You know.
Thank you.
Yeah, horse.
All right, guys.
So Geico up a baker's dozen through 3 frames. And when we return, Steve Jarris, Brad Angelo, and Walter Ray Williams Jr. will take to the wood. The Geico PBA Team Shootout, hosted by Six Flags, is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% on car insurance. By Six Flags, offering thrills for all ages. And by Lumber Liquidators, hardwood flooring for less.